American Sniper.
Got him! Now the review.
Alright, American Sniper. I was not able to see American Sniper, but Jamin here was, so here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask him some questions. He'll give us his review. Let's get started, Jamin. What is American Sniper about?
Well, I'm glad you asked. American Sniper is about Chris Kyle, a U.S. Navy SEAL who is a very strong in the sniper portion of combat. This guy is deadly with a sniper, and that's really the essence of this movie. But mainly what it talks about is him trying to protect his fellow comrades against, in the war in Iraq. And it's really good because it shows Chris Kyle's life having to deal with at home and in war. And really, those can't really intersect very well because war always seems to follow him. And that's really what this film is about. And it's obviously directed by Clint Eastwood. So you get a very good glimpse of war and a nice little story as well.
All right, and how is Bradley Cooper as Chris Kyle in the film?
Bradley Cooper nails the other part. He really does a great job. Definitely the best part of this movie was Bradley Cooper. You bought him as Chris Kyle right away. He felt like the American Sniper, and he was really good at home as well as a parent-like figure to his kid. And really, I like that part a lot in this movie. And really, just his ways in war, trying to protect his friends, and it was really well done by Bradley Cooper in this movie, and I really enjoyed it.
All right, and you mentioned Clint Eastwood directed. He started off, he's a great director, but he's had a couple misses the past few times. How is he this time around?
Well, I think no doubt about it. I think he nails the war part and the home part well done. I mean, like I say, as a movie, this is really good. But I think some of the parts that really he didn't do well at was, at least what I've kind of read and I've kind of seen is, in the movie, no doubt about it, he does the war thing terrifically. He does a great glimpse of war. But I think the main issue is the movie really shows Chris Kyle as the hero character. No doubt about it, he was a hero, and it does that. But he really focuses on making it look like he's the hero. I've read many times in the book. I haven't personally read the book, but it says in the book that he was kind of not necessarily a rude character, but kind of a mean at times. He was short with his with people, and he had more of a personality. I think the personality that Clint Eastwood shows in this movie is more of just showing that he's that hero figure, showing that he's important like that. And I think that's where it kind of falls short, and that's my only issue with this movie. But otherwise, the war factor, the story, it always kept me on the edge of the seat, and I think that's what really helped this movie.
Yeah. The one complaint I've heard is that Eastwood sells him as just this one note, just a hero that wants to do good, but in real life, no doubt he's a hero, but he made some calls that aren't very popular with what he did and what he said in his book, and so I've heard that wasn't portrayed in the movie, which you just confirmed. Other than that, though, I mean, sounds like the movie's pretty good. What's the score?
Well, again, love this movie. I had a great time. Before giving my score, I'm going to say the best part of this movie, was not just the movie. The ending was terrific. Walking out of that theater, I'm not going to give too much, spoilers here, but you feel like it feels great to walk at that theater knowing that you watched that movie, because there's the part at the end where you are just, almost shaken up. You feel the pain of the actual people, and it feels just great coming out of the theater knowing that you are an American, as you noted. And so I'm going to go ahead and give this movie a solid 8.5 out of 10. I really think it knocked it out of the park. Like I say, I would have got to a 9 or even a 9.5, even a 10 if this thing just showed a little bit more of that personality. But again, Bradley Cooper knocks this one out of the park. I really suggest seeing this movie. I was still one of my favorite movies of this year so far, no doubt about it. And I really enjoyed this movie, as I said.
All right, very good. So there's Jamin's review of American Sniper. Make sure you guys check it out. It's still in theaters, Oscar nominated, as well as Bradley Cooper for the role of Chris Kyle. So thank you guys for watching this review. We're going to have some more coming right up. J&J Reviews.
Sign.